Everyone talks about secure attachment like it's this perfect, unbothered way of loving. Like secure people never get triggered, never overthink, never feel anxious, and that's not true. So today I want to break down what secure attachment actually looks like in real relationships, not the curated, aesthetically pleasing Instagram version that you see online. Secure attachment is not about being perfect. It's about how you respond, especially when things feel uncomfortable. In a secure relationship, people don't pretend that they're fine when they're not. They don't expect their partner to read their mind. Instead of saying, "It's nothing, I'm fine," when they're clearly not, a secure person might say, "Hey, I'm feeling a little disconnected today. Can we talk about this later?" A secure person takes responsibility for their feelings without blaming or shutting down. And that doesn't mean that they're never nervous to speak up or don't experience anxiety. It means that they speak up anyway, even when it feels uncomfortable. Secure attachment understand that closeness doesn't disappear just because there's space. So if their partner needs time alone, they don't immediately assume rejection. And if they need space, they don't feel guilty for asking. They trust that connection can pause without being threatened. And if that trust gets broken, they talk about it instead of testing the relationship. Secure attachment doesn't mean that there is no conflict. It means that conflict doesn't equal emotional abandonment. Arguments don't turn into silent treatment, stonewalling, or "I'm done" threats. There's an understanding of "we're upset right now, but we're still on the same team." Repair matters more than being right. Secure attachment doesn't beg for reassurance nonstop, but it also doesn't act like reassurance doesn't matter. If something feels off, they address it. If they need reassurance, they ask for it directly without shame. If you're listening to this thinking, "That doesn't sound like me," I want you to hear this. Secure attachment is something that is learned, not inherited, and in many cases is observed in your childhood environment. If you grew up with caregivers who were emotionally available, consistent, and responsive, you have more likely learned that your needs mattered and that connection was safe. But if you grew up in an environment where emotions were dismissed, inconsistent, or just overwhelming, you may have learned to adapt. So now as an adult, you might people please, shut down, or stay hypervigilant in relationships. Those patterns doesn't disappear in adulthood. They show up in how you communicate, how you handle conflict, and how safe you feel asking for what you need. The good news is that secure attachment can be developed later in life through self-awareness, intentional relationships, and sometimes therapy. You can learn to respond differently if it wasn't modeled for you growing up. It's never too late to move towards secure attachment. You learned what you needed to survive in the environment you were in, and no one is perfectly secure. What matters isn't perfection, it's your willingness to notice your patterns and to respond differently. I'm proud of you for showing up today.